Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, I welcome you. And if you're not, I'm back. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back with another one. And this video, guys, it's really gonna go back to, the root of the reason why I started this channel. I want to talk a bit about self-love. And this is gonna be a very quick video, but it's just something that I want to share with you guys upon my self-love journey and my awakening journey. So one thing I actually started realizing, guys, like what self-love really is, like what I started to really realize is that self-love is self-acceptance. Self-love is self-acceptance. If you're on a journey of self-love, you're on a journey of growth, you're on a journey of transformation, you're on a journey of acknowledging that the most important love that you ever need and you'll ever have in this world is the love that you have for yourself. If you're someone like me who's like been struggling to actually love themselves, because I've shared with you in my couple of videos of how I realized how I wasn't loving myself through the experiences that I was attracting, the relationships, and just always getting the short end of the stick, and actually realizing that it was because I never saw my own self-worth and my own self-value. And yes, guys, it really does get deeper, because upon my awakening and upon this journey, I realized that it's also like childhood trauma based, and it's just certain experiences that you have as a child that make you question your worth and your value and your acceptance. So anyone that's a mother, anyone that's a parent, like I would advise that you guys be very gentle on your children and to really give them that validation, because it will really sow the seeds for their future. That's something that I've actually unconsciously realized, that it's something that I was doing for my child, because I realized it's something that I never received. I never really received that. No offense to my parents, I love them, but like I never really received that validation, like being told that you're worthy, you're beautiful, you're amazing, instead of having like negative self-talk and doubt. And especially if your family, or you have family members that are more on the narcissistic side, and you end up realizing that you attract that behavior, that experience, you actually adapt that, and then it ends up becoming your characteristics when it may not even really be who you are. So I've had to actually kind of realize that, and I've been working with God, and I've been praying with God and asking him to really heal me of those falsehood, those false characteristics that are not really mine, that are actually built on trauma. So no, one thing I really just started realizing more than ever, self-love is self-acceptance. It's good to self-reflect. It's good to look at yourself and see the parts of you that you don't like, and the parts of you that you really want to change, and the parts of you that you feel that are not really you and you need to change. But you're never gonna get to that point if you just like are hating yourself now and doubting yourself. And like, there's one thing I also realized about myself, is that I can be very what's this word? Sorry, Zulu. English is not my first language. I'm Zulu. Stubborn, yes. One thing I realize is that I can be very stubborn, and if you're on any growth journey, if you're on any journey of self-development, if you're on any self-realization journey, it can be such a hindrance, because you now have to realize that you have to make changes, and you have to be open to actually looking at yourself and realizing that you're not picture perfect, and that there is some parts about you that are not great. And instead of like bashing yourself, instead of like really being in a lowered state, honor yourself, embrace that this is who you are, and take it from there. You're never going to change if you're just like now hating yourself and like forcing change to occur. I realize that more than anything, change is like a flow, like kind of like the river leading to the ocean, like that change of that water. It's so effortless, but it's so powerful at the same time. So like that really is what self-love is. Self-love is really accepting yourself, accepting who you are right now, accept the ugly parts of you, embrace them, acknowledge that they do exist, like acknowledge that there's no such thing as a perfect person, and you faulted, even if it's things that are not really bad characteristics. Like for me, I can be very caring. I don't want to say that it's a bad characteristic, but if I'm in a situation where I'm being taken advantage of, or where I'm stuck with a narcissist, is it really a good thing to really care in those moments? Because you end up finding yourself being taken advantage of and being disrespected, and then crying and wondering why you're always getting the short end of the stick, or why you've attracted these experiences. But it's really because sometimes we don't really we're not really aware of our own personas, we're not really aware of our own characteristics and knowing when to set the boundaries for ourselves, because self-love sometimes is also just standing up for yourself, honoring that yes, I'm a sensitive and loving person, but doesn't mean that you need to be taken advantage of. Okay, so this is for my empaths. If you're an empath out here, you know what I'm talking about. If you're someone who's just has a soft heart and is loving, you don't have to change that, okay? But you have to be willing to set the boundaries, okay? And because people like us, sometimes we attract people that are opposites, people that are going to show us. God shows us that, hey, it's not a bad thing to be good, but sometimes you have to set your boundaries, and not everyone deserves your kindness, okay? Sometimes it's important to stand up for yourself. Sometimes it's important to honor your emotions and honor who you are, and just speak up and not always be like this positive person, because there's no such thing. It's really about a balance, okay? And yeah, guys, it's something that I've really realized. If you're on this journey, you're never really gonna get to the next level if you don't get to a point where you accept where you are, regardless, even if it's like body figure, like even if it's your body image. If you really don't love your body where it is now, like let's say you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight, you're not really gonna get to that point where you are gonna get to that point if you're still like hating your body and judging your body. It's important to really accept wherever you are, however uncomfortable you are even in that situation, but to trust that change will always transform, and to also, as I say, lean on higher understanding. Like prayer can do miracles, okay? Some people think that you only go to God for, like, I don't know, certain things. God wants to hear everything, okay? He wants to know about your weight loss journey. He wants to know, why you like have a low self-esteem, or why, what happened in your, I don't know, your work career or your relationships. Like, he really is your best friend. So like, I really also advise that you take it up, like pray about a lot of things, pray about God to actually heal you, because you're not always going to be able to do it alone. Sometimes he's gonna need to give you that extra nudge in the spirit to really like uplift you and pull you towards that change, and also bring the right people that are also going to support you along your journey, people that are going to validate your journey and help you expand, whether it's like bringing people, like popping up to people like me on YouTube who are gonna like support you somehow, or even if it's you meeting up with someone you're gonna meet a stranger in a taxi or somewhere who's gonna speak to you about something similar, about being on this journey of self-growth. And just like that, you find a partner, someone who's gonna hear you or guide you. So I always advise that you also take it up to God. But more than anything, guys, this main topic of this video is that self-love is self-acceptance. So you're never ever gonna really love yourself without really accepting who you are and who you are right now, and embrace the ugly and the nastiness about you, and allow the slow, swift moves and winds of change to embrace you. As long as you accept yourself, let God take the wheel and do everything else. So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.